Can you be racist to white people?
Yeah.
I do.
No, I don't think that.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
No.
Yes and no.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I always disrespect white bitches. Yeah.
No, not really.
Racism affects everybody. While it's commonly understood as discrimination towards people of color, there's a growing argument that you can be racist towards white people. So I went to DC to answer my question.
Do you hate white people?
No.
Me and my niggas really trying to stay paid. Me and my niggas, we just trying to stay paid.
I personally think yes, but I want to see by the end of the video if somebody could change my mind. As a kid, I've always wondered, am I justified to be racist towards white people because I'm black? I'm not saying that I am, however, people don't bat an eye when a black person's racist to a white person, but when it's the opposite, it's all of a sudden an issue. Why is that? So let's start the story. It was a hot summer day and I was invited to my friend's cookout.
What do you got right here? You got some glizzy? Oh yeah. It's a little raw, but you know some people like them like that. The ladies love it raw.
Then I asked a hard question.
Racism towards white people. Do you think it's real? I don't know. Do you hate white people?
The reason I'm gonna say yeah is because they're the niggas that started that shit. Like, they just one day was just like, you're a slave now. Hell yeah, we're gonna be mad about that shit.
I definitely feel like people hate white people. Because if you're in America, then some minorities feel some type of way about the Caucasus. It's just all in perspective. Like, if we're in Europe, we're gonna feel indifferent because I'm European.
I'll say yeah, you know what I'm saying? Depending on your geographic location.
Mind you this, I'm part white, so I don't even know what side to choose. Actually, I do. I'll take that back. It's hard to forget about history in the past because it's like, look who's at the top and look who's at the bottom till this day. And it's not just black people, it's Hispanic, like everybody. The cool white people, that's me, we're cool. You got a Corona, come on, let's chill with the Mexicans. All y'all racist white people, bro, all them fucking Karens and all that shit out there.
Look up Walmart being diversified by blacks. You'll find plenty of monkey shines.
Oh my.
Fuck y'all, bro. You gonna like disrespect me because of the color of my fucking skin? We are biologically the same. Sponsored by Corona. Hey, look, we got the Modelas too.
After getting my friends' opinions, I went to DC. It wouldn't make any sense for me just to have my friends in here because we pretty much think similarly, so this video wouldn't have any depth to it. Let's see what random ass strangers in DC say.
Do you think it's possible to be racist towards white people?
I think you can be racist to everyone.
Not really.
No, I don't think that.
Why do you think that?
Saying that racism can only happen to a certain race is racist within itself, and that's not right. So I say fuck you to all racism.
Shit comes way too easy. White people have it a lot easier. Deserve a little bit of struggle sometimes.
Racism is you're basically discriminating against someone based on the color of their skin, correct? And so you could despise somebody just because they're white. If you despise them just because they're white, you're being racist.
It's literally acting against on a specific group of people. It is just acting against someone.
I grew up in California. It's the same everywhere, I feel. People of other races get a lot more shit.
Do you think it's justified due to the fact that minorities have faced like more problems in the US?
I wouldn't say it's justified. I would say holding some sort of resentment to them should be something that we try to understand and then we work towards healing.
And that was one of the best answers yet. But as the day progressed, things started getting wilder. We also ran into a man that did some pretty illegal stuff.
Do you guys think it's possible to be racist towards white people?
Hell nah. They started the racist shit.
And what they call us,
Kool-Aid, check out.
You like watermelon?
That was kind of wild, but after asking these guys, I went to the metro bus.
What's up, guys? We're just sitting in the middle of the metro. Nobody's in here. Bro, just let us sit in here.
As we were sitting in the metro, I managed to find myself talking to this old man that spoke some wisdom.
What's up, man? You think you can be racist towards white people?
No. White people haven't done nothing to me. People choose to do what they do in their life. I know it's a whole lot of racist people out here, but I'm not racist. If they messed up attitude towards me, I'm gonna have the same thing towards them.
Yeah, because it's like you give back what you get.
Exactly.
As we continued our conversation, he asked me a hard question.
He just asked me, is it wrong to steal at department stores? And I said, you know, it depends on your reason.
Since that COVID came, I lost my job and I haven't been back to work since. I still got to pay my bills and take care of my family. I do what I have to do to not be homeless, but I am ready to go back to work. It's my fault I'm not back in the field because I haven't been out there. I just do what I have to do to make ends meet.
He then proceeded to show us some drugs he took from the store. This man had a bag full of drugs. This isn't some small backpack. It's like a big sports duffel bag.
Ain't nothing wrong with you stealing, mom. You stealing from your wife.
Yeah.
I was just saying yeah as a default response. I wasn't agreeing to that. It was just shocking.
I don't steal out of little teeny mom and pop stores. I only steal out of corporations. CVS, they are worth $13 billion. If I took this out of CVS, they are not gonna miss it and they are insured. This did not come from CVS, by the way.
Honestly, I didn't even know what to say in this situation. I completely understand where he's coming from, where he's in a situation of struggle. And most large businesses wouldn't even care about a loss in their inventory like this because it's such a small margin compared to the rest of the profits they make. However, is that a good reason to take it anyway? I'm asking y'all this question. After our encounter with that old man, I think I ended racism unintentionally. Some restaurant outside was playing country music and I was actually bumping that.
okay. Yeah, man, fuck the copyright. Yeah.
man.
I can see why it's like country music. It got a little swag to it. It's like black people, but not black.
Anyways, back to the interview.
My people, we don't have that race. Everybody's low. Here it's different. It's too many countries.
Yeah, everybody's fighting for like, oh, who's better? It's like an ego battle.
Yeah, my country, where in South America, is different because grown up, everybody was staying with the family.
Stay together.
Together, family, friends. Here, money, people is gone up. Try to see the people down.
There's so much individuality in America. Like, it's all about me, not like the collective family unit, you know?
That was a very insightful older man. We got a lot of good answers on our first day, but I felt like we needed a more diverse subset of opinions. So we went to DC another day.
Kinda well sick and get critical. Call viral, never going digital. Top shelf side, this is not original. Step in the liquor store, tell them I'm sick.
Is it possible to be racist towards white people?
Yeah, I always disrespect white bitches because they disrespected us. You know what I'm saying? Raped us, all that. So sometimes I do disrespect their ass, but sometimes I don't. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a little white friends. I got white friends, but sometimes I most definitely be like, yeah, bitch, your face flat as shit like that.
Okay, all right.
Oh, but her butt flat as shit though.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much,
bro. That was so disrespectful. I really hope that woman had earphones on because I do not condone any of those words, bro.
The fabric of America was built on racism. We were here before the majority of the different nationalities in this country. The way they used us, and we built this country.
My understanding of racism is if you have to be in a position of social or political power to be racist, I think that'd be pretty difficult to do.
I think racism is something that is man-made, not natural. We are nature. Racism goes against nature. We are racist, that's only because we are embracing the pluralism of our ancestors being capitalized.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you start being racist and act like you scared, I'm gonna make you scared.
I mean, I think there's like a clearly defined power dynamic. Like, I think you'd be prejudiced toward any person, but what would a stereotype be like? Ah, you priced me out of my house, you know?
A lot of people complain about this systemic issues. It's not white people that they're complaining about. It's these secret societies that control different political factions. People are really complaining about the side effects of Freemasonry and the ways that they rule spiritual and political warfare in different communities around the world.
And he has a point. I don't really want to get too deep into the Freemasonry stuff because I might wake up with my head hung on a tree the next day.
You can be prejudiced against any race, but to be a racist, you have to kind of own some stuff. You gotta have some power to move people around or disenfranchise people. We don't have a lot of that. I would say no.
I mean, yeah, probably.
We even racist within our own culture. For anybody to say that they're not, that's a lie.
This man kind of has a point because within certain races or ethnicities, there's even hate within those groups. For example, an Ethiopian hating a Nigerian or a Japanese person hating a Chinese person. They're both from the same phenotype but different nationalities. Obviously, having hate towards one another is bad, but it's an interesting observation. Why do we do this?
We see it every day in the media with this agenda setting. They want to portray all black men as homosexuals and black women as aggressive. It's done every day, especially with social media.
Black people are not what they try to paint us to be. Bitch, we made the world.
You're right.
It's no
we built America.
It's no nothing. It's all fucking straight lines and marching and shit. Like, no.
To play devil's advocate a bit, I asked white people I interviewed if they've ever felt racism by minorities.
Let's play devil's advocate, right? Let's say yes.
That's something a white guy would say, by the way.
Really? Oh shit. I guess I'm white. I gotta go.
Hilarious.
Like as a Jew a little bit, but not really. Just when I play pickup basketball, but it's deserved.
Only time I could think of is if I've gone into a place and I was the only white dude, people might look at, but then that lasts 2 seconds and it's done. So I've never felt like weirdly out of place or anything.
You haven't faced that before?
Okay. Not personally, but I'm sure it's possible.
Those were the American answers, but I even got some dudes from Russia to answer.
We're from Russia. They don't racist.
So would you say you get more respect in Russia or more respect here?
Respect is the same.
What do you think?
I don't understand, sorry. I don't want answer to you.
I mean, I don't blame him. If I came here for vacation, I wouldn't want to answer a question like this.
That's crazy because my cousin from Massachusetts, he's white. So we're walking through the mall, right? We walk into this one section of Macy's, and they're not knowing where to go. And he disperses all to another side. I go to another side. You can see how the security in the suit follows me, not even knowing he's coming to go buy the stuff with me together.
Damn.
Racism is with people that's not happy with themselves. They ain't find peace yet, man. They ain't find God.
So they're just looking for something to like, just lash out on.
Something to get them going every day. There's an insecurity beside.
What I took away from all these people is that racism can happen to anybody. It's a matter of perspective and location, and although racism does exist, it's not right to be racist. We're all the same at the end of the day, human beings. We're doing ourselves a disservice by not helping each other out. Let's settle our differences and just be one. Hopefully this video helped you to become your best self and understand a different perspective of life you might have never thought of before. The motto of my brand ABRANT is to be your best self, so if you want to follow the message of that and support myself and the company, you can cop at ABRANT.co. New collection dropping mid-August.